This activity call will be live streamed. So if you can see Josh right here, if you'll wave at Josh. You want to come up here with me, sir? If you wave at Josh, if you can see Josh, Josh can see you. Just remember that. Lucero's going to kick it off, and then we're going to bring up Andy Albright to do the activity call.
All right, guys. That's right. All right, let me kick off the numbers for the week. So annuity sales for the week, we've got some people that got some extra money for annuity sales. Kyle Cater got $50. Daniel Gillingham, $85. Stephen Bowery, $100. Minerve Profil, $150. Gina Lane, $200. Loan Pham, $250. Wayne Hagan, $250. Frank Villalobos, $300. And Charles Betts submitted $40,000 with one application. And Norman Gordon, $41,823 with one application. Final expense sales submitted for the week. Pierre Ilamukuru submitted $3,275. Mike Lee submitted $3,353. Jacob Edwards submitted $3,826. Aaron Wright, $3,877. Andrew Argenio, $3,994. Daniel Silva, $4,018. Marty Doge, $4,127. Scott Descharme, $4,521. Jera Gonzalez, $4,553. Arnita Cato, $5,650 with 6 applications. Janina Wilson, $7,846 with 6 applications. And Carrie Williams came in first place with 8,840 applications. Woohoo! Total sales submitted for the week, we've got Linda Silvera, $13,569. Minerve Profil, $14,176. Mike Lee, $14,344. Jonathan Carol Bloom, $14,394. Meg Murray, $14,953. Veronica Perozzo with $15,840. Rob Wilson with $16,944, 12 applications. Jerusha Smith, $18,600. Debbie Ben, $20,000 with 13 applications. James Hill, $26,531. Michael Owens, $27,859 with 21 applications for the week. And Ashley Bias came in first place with $31,628 with 3 applications. Congratulations, guys. All right, my beautiful people of March Instant Thunder 2018. I need every single one of these butts to be up and help me welcome the man of the hour, our president and CEO, Andy Albright. Woo!
Thank you, buddy. Great job. Great job. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I done got excited. Work with me, people. Work with me. I want to remind you of who is winning this March Madness contest. I don't think I'm going to go all the way down to number 50 again, because only 50 of y'all are listed in the top 50. And we had 601 people turn in a policy this week. Is that ridiculous? 600 people this week turning a policy. The average are going through the roof. I should mention number 50, Anthony, and number 49, Mark, and number 48, Misha, and number 47, Angela, and number 46, Daniel, and Michael, and Beth, and Rory, and William. William swears, promises that he's got 30,000 issued popping in this week. which would move him from 42 to a higher number. But I'm not sure how much higher, because other people say they got big issued numbers also. Adam is 41. Crystal is 40. Mimi is 39. Belle is 38. Douglas is 37. Shannon is 36. Lewis is 35. Terry is number 34. Dante is 33. Annette is number 32. Now, I'll tell you, y'all but know that Dante. Y'all know who Dante is? Joker is bringing in the water cooler to the Paul Roberts organization. Putting it there. See y'all next week. Water. You know what I'm talking about? The water guy. Sees all these numbers up on the wall and says, what y'all doing? I said, we selling insurance. He said, I want in. How many times did he have to come in there before they said something to him? How many of y'all letting that happen in your life? Dante Williams smoking this thing right here at number 33 in the nation. Annette is 32. Mike Rodriguez, 31. Paul is number 30. Karen, right over there, Karen is number 29. Scott is 28. Travis is 27. You bet. I mean, that's pretty much narrows it down to one person right there. You bet. Another Angela, she might be in the house, 25. And Dylan is 24. Tad is number 23. Nathan is 22. Debbie is 21. Debbie says that this is going to be a big week. Jane is in the house, and that ain't Jane Albright that's on here at 20. Mac Judy is number 19. Taylor Smith, who is in the house, is 18. Nick Narlis is number 17. Chris Long, 16. Michael Owens is 15. Pam Moore, right here, is 14. Pam, you're at 15,746. Tim Tipton is 16,125. Balick is 16,248. Justin Balick. Marty Dozier was number 11. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen these next 15 days of issue paid, but it's all right. Here we go. He's at 16,600, and just above him at number 10 is Bel Air with 17,000. Then Andrew Peters was 17,200, and Arnita Cato at 16,600. Sarge at 17,900. Look at Sarge, 17,968 versus 18,000 at Chadwick and Melanie Ray. Now, did I say Sarge versus Chadwick and Melanie Ray? Is that the way we do this? That's the way we do this. Because, you know, some people say their spouse adds to them, and some say they hold them back. And Sarge, he said, I just write business. I don't know. So it's Sarge against the rest of the world, I reckon. Debbie Ben said the same thing. She said, you going to count couples? I said, yeah. You know how much trouble it is they have to put up with. See, you just on your own, girl. You just rocking. She was like, yeah, you got a point. She said, what about my boyfriend? I said, my name ain't Wes, and I'm not in that mess. Chadwick and Melanie, 18, and Sarge and Mona. I guess I could throw Mona in there. Sarge and Mona up in there at 17,968. That's a tight race right there. 21,000 for James Coleman. Diane, is he fired up? I heard his brother was coming out of the hospital too, so I thought that was good. Brant Swindell, 21,500. Mark Hutchinson, 21,800. Look at this race for number one. Kimberly Spinelli Young, 21,158, and Michelle Olam at 24,800. That's 1 app difference. I tell you what I don't want to be is the person up at the carrier at the end of this week taking phone calls. Come on, my case got to get issued. Is Darwin Herm on the line? Seems like I hear a Canadian. Is Darwin on the line? I see Billy stirring up there. Let's talk about the Foresters. He is? I thought I heard a Canadian.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're busy taking phone calls here to get some cases issued.
Hey, here's a question. Give me an A, just so I know it's really a Canadian on here.
A.
Okay,
Me,
all right,
eh?
okay. All right.
Hey, that's some incredible numbers. 600 submitters this week. Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fantastic.
601, Darwin.
601. Woo.
That is
Plenty of time
smoking,
left
guys. Over 1,800 applications 2 weeks in a row, baby. This thing's getting out of control, Bo. I'm crazy. I'm fired up about it. Darwin, I got your, we did this 1 month contest. Is it Friday? It ends this coming Friday, right? Today's Friday, so we got one more Friday. So we don't know how much we got issue paid this week. So that issue paid's got to come in. Then we got all next week, and then it'll take a week before we know what got issue paid. Is that right? Am I doing the math right? And then foresters, so I want to give you the top. I'm just going to do the top 10 foresters. Now, let's do the top 33 foresters. Jacob Kern, Nick Neitzel, James Alara, Nathaniel Garcia, Anthony Evans, George Andershock, Michael Owens, Terry Edwards, Norman Gordon, Jasmine Lightbourne, Aline German, Daniel Gillingham, Glenn Lamb, Rory Bean, Angela Clark, Bill Cook, Dylan Gonna, Kennel Romaine, Tad Peterson, Daniel Silva, 13, Nick Narlis, 12, Paul Epstein, Mac Judy is number 11. Here's your top 10, Darwin. Chris Long, Taylor Smith, Ida Santillion, Scott Broughton, Mark Hutchinson, Karen Musel, Eric Belair, Andrew Peters, Tim Tipton, and Kimberly Spinelli Young. Woohoo!
Woohoo! That's an impressive list of individuals, Andy.
So we are about ready to start. Darwin, what's on your mind? Foresters, here's the question. Which carrier is going to issue the most and the fastest this last week? You know what? I mean, that's a big deal.
I'm going to vote for foresters, and if this part of the month is any indication, and I'm sure it's a result of the March Madness contest, but you guys are having your best month of the year, and there's still 6 production days left. And you know that we're there to help everybody meet their goals. So this month end is going to be extra special. So we got the team on alert. It's just crazy. I don't know. I heard the thunder there. I could feel the electricity in that room. And, a bunch of people at the end of this month are going to have a real nice deposit in their bank account. I've never heard of anything like it. I wish I could participate. And you know what, Andy? I think some of that momentum might be due to the 90-day blitz that we started last year. You got your power producers that received an invitation earlier this week to join us in Toronto, April 25th to 27th. So I think that contributed to some of the momentum that we're seeing. And I can say that I'm really looking forward to, and our staff at Foresters are looking forward to hosting those top 33 power producers.
So the top 33 is last contest we ran, and it was more of a you had to be a power producer, not just personal producer for foresters, a recruiter, a builder. You've got to be getting results. You got to be traveling. You got to be showing a plan. You got to be recruiting across the country. In other words, who's the top 33 people that we think can carry the most massive volume? And that's who we picked to go up to Foresters. So we're going up for a couple nights up to Canada, up to Toronto, meet with executives, game plan for the next 20 years, and get this thing rocking. So we look forward to coming up there and seeing you, Darwin, and we appreciate that 90-day contest.
Well, Andy, I'm excited, and, I should check things with you first, but I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I want to keep the momentum going. So, I appreciate the fact that we're going to have your top 33 people in your organization coming to Toronto. But I got an idea, and I don't have all the details, but here's the details. I want to go on another 90-day blitz. So get your GMRs, get your lead orders in. How about April 1 to June 1? This time I want to reward the top 33 Foresters personal producers. So this is Foresters only. Let us show you some love. There's only one number 1, so I got something special in mind for that individual, and it's going to be a fantastic race. 32 other great prizes. Let's stick to the theme of 33. I have a theme in mind, but having a bit of an issue with vendors and them sourcing some items. But what I can tell you is I'm prepared to bring those prizes, if you allow me, to Family Reunion. We'll get you to come by our booth, and these prizes are going to take a bit more room, Andy, so I might need some extra space there. And I think it's something that's useful. So those of you that are planning to go to Paris and Switzerland next year, it might be a nice fit. So if you'd allow me to do that, I would love to keep the momentum going to Family Reunion time.
Darwin, are you telling me that you have a 90-day contest you're getting ready to run with Foresters?
I should have checked this with you, but I got in late last night. I'd like to start April 1, no fooling, 90 days.
Darwin.
Family reunions.
Darwin.
Yeah.
We're trying to focus on a 1 month contest here, and you come up with a 90-day contest.
Well, I think you should have some long-term goals, too, and it contributes to the 90 days, doesn't it? So it's just a lead-in.
Is it going to be big?
It's going to be big. It's going to be big.
So let me get this straight. Foresters is going to come rolling in here at Family Reunion in about 100 days from now. It's right at 100 days,
That's
okay?
Right.
And y'all going to bring a truck down here of prizes. A truckload of prizes.
It's more than I could do carry-on and check bags with Air Canada, I tell you that.
Can you hold on one second? If y'all do that one more time, I'm coming up there. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
One more time. I'm going to find the key. Okay, it wasn't to you, Darwin.
Oh, good. Whew.
I want to point out, if you can't see me, Darwin, I was smiling when I said it, but I meant it. So it's kind of a combination.
All right.
Okay, listen, I appreciate you doing it. Okay, so 90-day contest, y'all going to have stuff down here, starts April 1. So the calendar that I'm looking at says you got 1 week to get your leads in order and start cranking up Foresters April 1 for a 90-day contest. How many people are going to participate in this award give-out? Okay,
Sounds
there's
like a majority to me.
Darwin, everybody here thinks they're going to participate. The truth being, how many will be able to participate in this award-receiving opportunity?
100% of them can participate. 33 individuals will be the lucky recipients of something special, something nice.
Did you say top 33 again?
Top 33. I like to stick with that theme. I like what we got going on there.
So top 33 personal producers with Foresters. You will be rolling out some kind of a giveaway when they arrive at Family Reunion. Top 33 Foresters personal producers.
You got it.
All right, when do you think you'll be able to tell us what the top prize is and what we're getting? You told me the theme was travel.
Well, I'm thinking travel, something that might be helpful for all those that are going to be going to Paris and Switzerland next year and in between to Instant Thunders and whatever meetings they're going to. That you know what? Let's make it easy for them and something they could look down and think about Foresters when they're up in the air having a good time.
Okay, you got it? Focus on this month. Don't worry about that. I don't even know why he brought it up so early. Although a 90-day contest is not a bad idea to come rolling into July. Although the 30-day contest has been pretty fun. Okay, who in here, say again, Darwin?
I said that 30-day contest is crazy. I've been watching a little bit of March Madness, but nothing like your March Madness.
90-day sprint to win an extra $10,000 for 10 people. What's next? Let me suggest you don't worry about that. You try to get one more issue paid in March to have your biggest March ever. Can you imagine showing the new guy you recruited your checks? Say, well, let me show you my checks for March. I can't say how much I'm going to make the whole year, but I can address March. And then imagine showing a leaderboard with this many $40,000 producers in a month. Personal production. This is going to be like a trophy we can hand out that we can show. Your checks, their checks, the leaderboard, one more issue paid out. So Darwin, hire more help up there. We need some more help hired on.
I'm hopping off the line to get the staff ready for a very hectic and busy next 6 production days. Thanks, everybody. See you all soon. Keep on rocking, man.
Okay. Love you, man. All right. One more week, March Madness. 90 days starts the following Monday to family reunion. A 90-day march. A 90-day madman cycle. This thing's getting crazy. 1,800 applications, 600, everybody numbers going through the roof. So I want to wrap up. This is for the activity call, but I really want to wrap up the Instant Thunder. I have no doubt this has been one of the best ones we've ever had. The coolest people with the biggest heart. So I wanted to. The title was everybody wants to be nudged, nobody wants to be pushed. So I am going to do my best to nudge you a little bit right here, and we'll see how we do. So along with the nudging, here's the theme. Here's the idea. Fear. Feel the fear, do it anyway. I have no doubt after our session yesterday, people have fears, people have anxieties, people have concerns. Do it anyway. So the first fear I want to talk about is kind of I call it a level 1. It's just on the surface. It's just like you really have nothing to do with it. There it is. You'll go and get older. You ain't got nothing. It's going to get older. People fear it. Possibility of getting hurt. People fear it. Being alone. You are going to be alone sometimes. People fear that. Kids are going to leave home, and mama's going to miss them, and daddy's going to miss the kids. Sometimes, I guess sometimes they stay. That's a fear too. Fear the kids don't leave. Good point. Losing money. Something's going to happen. You ain't going to make your money. Things are going to change. People are going to die. Loved ones are going to die. War is going to happen. You ain't got to do nothing. Here's some stuff that people fear, and you got to do something. You got to make a decision. You got to make new friends. You got to speak in public. Those are some level 2. So the first level stuff just happened to. It just happens. What are you going to do? And people scared of stuff that's just going to happen. And then they're scared of stuff that they need to do. They need to take action. Okay? Now, a third kind of fear is inside fear. People fear rejection. That's inside of you. People fear success. People fear failure. People fear being vulnerable. What you said, Russ, I was scared. I just scared to let it out. You're being vulnerable. You're exposing what you've done through your weaknesses, your fears. Approval. People have fear about being disapproved of. People putting them down. So all I'm doing is just categorizing it. We're going to have fear. All right, now here's where it comes down to. You might call this the nitty-gritty of fear. I can't handle it. What are you talking about? What else? What else are you worried about? My mama might die. What, you scared you can't handle it? Is that what? Yeah, I'm feared of it. My daddy might die. You feared it? Yeah, I might die. I might not be able to handle it. You don't have to do nothing. You just sit there and you die. But I might be able to, it might be bad. Yeah. There you go. Does that make sense? In other words, the bottom line, the pit of it is you think you can't handle it. Man, I might be in a car wreck. Yeah. What are you scared you might not be able to handle it? Yeah, I'm feared of that. The bottom of your fears is the fear that you can't handle what life might bring. What happens if I call the person and they hang up the phone on me? Well, let's see. You think you'll be able to handle it? No, I could possibly fall apart. You mean like piece by piece fall apart? Or do you mean like curl up in a little ball? Yeah, that one. I'm scared. So if you can't handle it, so that's what we're thinking is, I can't handle it. So let's kind of walk through it. I can't handle it if the kids leave home. I just can't handle it. I can't handle it if the kids stay home. I just don't think I'll be able to handle it. Test it. I can't handle it if people don't like me. If people make fun of me, I just don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. I don't know. Does that answer it? Is there anything else to it besides if you tracking with me? What else is it about fear other than the fact that you think you can't handle it? I might go blind. What, do you think you couldn't handle it? Not be able to see anything anymore? Like I wouldn't be able to see a nice Ferrari anymore. That would bother me. I don't think I could handle not seeing that again. I don't think you can handle that, huh? Okay. What is it? Public speaking. What if people laugh at me? Well, okay, let me get this right. They're going to laugh at you, so you're wondering if you can handle the laughter and don't panic attack, freak out, cry. Yeah, all that. So basically, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to is, do you think you can handle it? All right. So here's, we like questions. The power of the question. The question determines the quality of your life. Listen to this question. What if you knew you could handle anything that came your way? What would you be scared of? That's what I think. Nothing. If you knew that you could handle any daggone thing. People say, how did it get like that? I don't know how you do it. I'm just asking the question. I do my deal is I can handle all with Jesus. That's just me. That's just what I do. That's just, but I'm just saying the handle it part, like I don't want to offend any of the non-Jesus people, I'm saying if you the non-people that they're like, don't talk about that. Okay, I understand you don't want to talk about that. What if you, too, who don't believe in that, what if you, too, could handle anything that came your way? What would you be scared of? What would you be afraid of if you could handle anything that life threw at you? Let's say you had cancer, you had chemotherapy, and your hair fall out, and you said, bring it. I can handle that. And they said, and you're going to die. I said, bring it. I'll be ready. What if they said, are you scared? You daggone right I'm scared, but I can handle it. Does that make sense? If you knew, what if we knew this? What if you knew that together we could handle anything? As a team, what if you knew that? See, what I think about is the relationship with Diane Lampy and Adam Katz and Beth Katz, and knowing the junk that we've dealt with in the last, how many years, Diane? Last 12 and a half years. With Adam Katz and Beth the last 26 years. With Chris Long the last 10 years. Andy Riddle the last 10 years. Knowing that together we can handle anything that happens. What do you think about it, Olga? Knowing that whatever happens, what do you think, Jason? What if we knew, what if we just said, all right, whatever happens, we can handle it. Bring it, baby. Imagine a no-fear person. Now imagine a no-fear organization. Wouldn't that be crazy? I ain't trying to push you. I'm just trying to nudge you, you know. I'm just trying to move you along just a little bit. With no fear, I might could do a 90-day run, not just a 30-day run. I wonder if it's going to be more money. I wonder if it's going to be more for number 1 this time. Okay, here's some truth. Fear is never going to go away as long as you continue to grow. The only way, I want to say no, only way nothing's going to happen is do nothing. The problem is, I already covered some things that's going to happen that you do nothing. So fear going to be there when you grow. You step out that comfort zone, stuff going to come at you. That is the truth. Fear is never going to go away as long as you grow. Number 2, the only way to get rid of fear is doing something. The only way to get rid of fear of doing anything is to go out and do it. People freak out on me with that. Like, people are scared of public speaking. Public speak, that's why we bring people up and we gradually, at every hot spot, we gradually get them standing there for a little while, hands out of your pockets, quit crossing your legs, quit covering stuff up, think about your face, smile. You get them to do it over and over and over again, and eventually you can't get them to shut up. They get up there and they talking. They want to show the plan. They want to do the presentation. They want to travel. The only way you're going to get over the fear of doing something is to do it and 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 do it. Hey, I'm telling y'all, do y'all not? People go like, I'm scared of flying. I go, do you drive a car? You're going down a road 65, 75 miles an hour, and other cars are coming this close to you. Have you met these people in these other cars? These are the same people that you're dealing with in Walmart. These people that don't have insurance are the same people driving the cars coming down the highway opposite of you. And here you go. Hello, yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, hey, what's up? Right? Because you've done it so many times, you're not scared. I don't know why. If you don't want to be scared, you're going to have to do something. That's number 2. Number 3, the only way you feel better about yourself is when you do it. When you get out, you always get cocky and crazy and feel good and do that old chest thing right there. You never do that when you're sitting down. Every time you go out, you feel better. How do I build my self-image? How do I feel better of myself? Get your butt out there and get beat up. You know, getting beat up gonna make, yes, that's the truth. Number 4, not only am I going to experience fear whenever I'm in familiar territory, this one might surprise you. We learned this at Instant Thunder. Not only are you going to freak out and have concerns and fear, but everybody else is too. The whole dadgum team is feeling the same thing. Every time we do something new, everything I'm looking at right now, everything that I've got all my inner counselor people pulled together and we're talking about, I'm scared to death about it. Everybody who gets out and about is scared. And everybody on the team that gets out and about is feeling better about themselves. There's 601 people in the Alliance feeling better about themselves this week. You know it? All right. Number 5, pushing through fear is less frightening than living with the underlying fear of a feeling of helplessness. So feeling like you got nothing, you can't do anything about it, versus the fear of what's going to happen when you go and do it. Which one's greater for you? You know if you go out there and do it, you're going to feel better. You're scared to death, but you know you're going to feel better. You sit there and do nothing. You know you hate that. You know you're scared of that. By the way, people don't like to be pushed, but they like to be nudged. This will be a video you can shoot out to them. Say, hey, you might want to check this out. I know you've been practicing, Pam, forever. It might be time for you to get in the game. How many years ago was that? 12 years ago that Pam Parrish? There's Pam right there behind the screen, the video camera about there. Because Pam Parrish said that, because Pam Parrish, about 5 years ago, because Pam Parrish said that to you, think of that nudge. That's that's a big nudge. The fear of helplessness and doing nothing, and then the fear of going out there and what's going to happen, and can you handle it? All right, so here's another question for you. If everyone is feeling fear, how is it so many people in the alliance are going out there and doing it? If everyone's feeling fear, how do we have so many people going out there and writing 10 grand? Is it possible that fear ain't really the problem? You see what I'm saying? These people are scared, and these people are scared. But these people are going out there and doing it, and those are not. But these have fear too. It makes sense? A lady told me she figured it out. She said with the courage thing or the fear thing is she was going to get groceries, and the baby was crying and screaming and acting a fool. And she didn't want to go in a grocery store with the baby crying, so she told the baby, she said, you're going to have to be quiet, but the baby don't understand English yet or Spanish or any other language as far as that goes. I'm thinking they might understand the switch. But the baby won't quit crying. And the baby got to get the milk and eggs and got to get back to the house. So finally, she says to herself, I'm going to go in the grocery store with a crying baby anyway. I don't care if people make fun of me. I don't care if they call me a bad mama. They come up to my baby and look for bruises on my baby. I ain't touched this baby. That baby just won't shut up. I'm going to go in the grocery store anyway. We say, feel the fear, do it anyway. All right. Work with me here. How do we handle it? How do we handle the baby anyway? How do we handle the fear anyway? I'm going to try to take you from pain of fear to the power of the alliance. Does that make sense? From the pain, I'm going to take you guys from the pain of fear to the power of the alliance. All right? So on the pain and fear side, we got helplessness. On the power of the alliance, we got choice. You have a choice. My wife don't like me going out there and selling this much. My husband don't like me. My mama said I need to get a real job. You have a choice. The alliance gives you a choice. You can be helpless or you can make a choice. One is fear, the other one's power. You can be depressed or you can do like what Aaron just did to me back there. He can go. It's your choice. It's either depression or energy. The alliance wants to bring you the power. Paralysis or action. Dial the numbers. What we want to do with the alliance is bring you to action. The power of the whole organization. Pain and fear to the power of the alliance. Okay. So, power. So, I had to think through this because you always say, what is people going to think? What goes through their mind when you talk about having power? I'm not talking anything negative. Okay, you think about some people have a negative connotation. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, more power, good positive power. No negativeness here. Not manipulation. Not meanness. Not lording over. I'm talking power. I'm talking inside you power. The power of you. The power in your heart. The power that's nothing but good power. See, people that are confident, if you don't have power, you can't give love. Because you don't have love, you can't give love. But if you don't feel like you got any power, then how are you going to love? Does that make? It's the real deal. I'm not making this stuff up. This is right out of the books. This is what all the minds are teaching and telling. This is the deal. You got to figure out a way. When you go out of the house, when you have the fear, but you go out of the house anyway, you build up self-confidence. And when you build up self-confidence, then you can look at another person and you can say, you can do it too. We read these 17 things about ourselves, and we look at them, and then we see this person standing right here at about 6'3", tore all to pieces about the stuff he's dealing with, but he's writing 20 grand. You with me? That's the kind of power I'm talking about. Not the power where he says, you better do it if you want to be on the team. The power that says, I'm getting my nose beat in and bloodied and my chin and I'm tore all out the frame, but what I do is I make the dials anyway, and you can too. You see the power of that? The power that the alliance is bringing is showing people that a ragtag bunch from the United States of America can make it, because we can handle it. Because we can handle anything as a team, Diane and Andy Riddle. As a team, we can take them on, baby. Melanie Ray, we can take it, baby. Listen, you can say, well, man, we're going to be perfect. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I have no idea the mistakes you're going to make, Jose. I got no idea the mistakes I'm going to make. But together, we're going to stick it out. That's the power. See, that's the power I'm talking about. I'm talking about the power to overcome. I'm talking about the power over the perceptions of the world. I thought it was the crazy perceptions. Somebody said that the first door he knocked on, somebody said, you need to get a real job. He's talking about selling insurance. And I was like, that's funny, because my mother-in-law was fired up when I got into insurance, because I was leaving. I was in Amway, and she said, you need to get a real job. I said, I'm going to get an insurance. I thought she was going to say, here we go again. She said, that's a real job right there. I was like, you understand? It's just her perception, somebody else's mother's perception. The power to not worry about the perceptions in the world. Worry about the perceptions of our relationship and not the perceptions of those people. The power of how to react. When somebody else does something to you, no matter if they're very close to you, when they say something, do something, your reaction to it, you control your reaction. That kind of power. You see what I'm saying? People saying like, Pam, how do you turn around all the negativity of 500 phone calls, didn't book one appointment? The power to react by dialing 500 more, as opposed to the reaction is curl up in a circle. The reaction is sit there and cry and get water down in your phone, right? The reaction, yeah, you can cry, just keep dialing. The power to do what is needed for growth. The power to read for 15 minutes. The power to create joy and satisfaction in your life. The power to act. That's what we're, the environment, hot spots across the United States of America. If we can think about everybody that's watching. You've participated, if you've participated in one of our Instant Thunders, you walk away from that meeting you feel like you have more power to act than you've ever had in your life. Is this an agreement here? Here, we all feel like, because we see all the stuff that everybody's been through. What if every single week, here's this, one of the groups I had out at the cabin, I told them, it's like, here's the way you are. You come up to a person, and it's like this person is in a pipeline, like water flowing through the pipe. So you come up to this person or this atom of water, this speck of water, and you say to them, you go like, Jonathan, look here, bro. Bro, how old are you, Jonathan? 27 years old, bro. Man, you got a great smile. You've been all in them fights and got all your teeth. I don't know how you did it, bro. Huh? Winning? Oh, because you won. Well, if you won at that, you can win at this. Because all these people going to do is talk trash to you. They ain't never going to punch you. See, I'm coming up to him. He's in this pipeline called a 75, 85 year, hope you make a 95-year life, right? So I come up to him and I go, what I just goed. Right? What I just goed to him is what I go to him. I go to him, do you want all them fights? You got all them teeth? You must have did pretty good. People going to be talking trash to you in this business. Don't be scared. You remember when you was little and you couldn't fight and you kept getting better and better? Same thing in this business. You're going to get better and better. So what happens is he goes, you see that, y'all seen it in water pipe with them pumps? The pump fires it up. And then he slows down because he's getting beat up, and he's got gravity, and he's got people talking trash, and friends that he used. I ain't going to be your friend no more. Adults come up to me and say, how do you deal with, tight friends? I say adults, over 18. Adults, right? I don't know if they're over. But they say things like, how do you deal with it when your friends are backing away from you? I'm going like, let me get this straight. The ones that are pulling you down, you're trying to figure out how do you deal with not having them around as much. Isn't that a blessing? You are mistaking a problem for a blessing, bro. So what happens is you come up to them and you do that pump. You know what we need? Another hot spot. Because he's slow, because he comes out of here. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 oh. Another pump. You with me? And then here's what people say, well, what if he's already doing good? We don't need to do a hot spot. Let's don't take no chances. Let's put a pump there. Every week, these hot spots, we bring people in and say, it's going to be okay. Because that's what people are wondering. They're wondering, can I handle it? And I go, Pam, it's going to be okay. That's what our whole conversation was about those grandkids, wasn't it? I said, it's going to be okay. And then I was like, I got an idea. Here's how we can, you with me? And the idea was what we go up to them and do, what we go up to them and say. So at our hot spots, we need to learn how to go up to people and say, look, buddy, what's your name again? Tiara. You can do this. Have you met some of us? Lord, we're doing it. If everybody else is doing it, if so many of us is doing it, you can do it too. What's your schedule look like this week? What you going to be doing? Let's give it a try, see. Let's see if we can get you to make some mistakes this week. Let's see if we can get out there and mess something up. And you're like, but if it messes up, and you say, well, I got to have some money. I said, well, I saw a help wanted sign. You want me to go talk to these people with you? You can get a job down there. And you go, I don't want to get a job. Me neither. I don't even want to go help you, but I love you. I'll go help you. Let's get you a job. Well, how am I going to do this business? We're going to work it in on the side until you get good at it. Don't quit on me. We got 100% success rate for people that don't quit. They win trips around the world. But I want to go full time and don't get a job. Me too. Y'all, how many times have I said me too since we've been here? It's me too, bro. I'm with you. Why do you think I come up here early in the morning and got dressed? I didn't like going to a job. And I know you don't want to either. But until we get you trained up in making some money and figure out how to handle these phone calls and understand what simplified issue is versus fully underwritten, until we get you to understand the difference in them two, and we got to get you, learn how to, when a policy's crashing, it's 100%, bro. We're going to get you making six figures. You're going to get free. You're going to travel the world with us. You're going to have relationships for the next 30 years of your life, bro. All you got to do is don't quit. Just each hot spot, just pumping them up. And then as you meet people out there, hey, how you doing? You look familiar. I think I've seen you somewhere. We got these meetings around the country. Maybe I've met you somewhere. No, I work right here at Krispy Kreme. Well, great. You should come check us out. We need some help. We got all these leads and stuff, and I don't know, you'd probably be good at it. You seem like a nice person. I'll come check it out. Okay. All right. Well, how about if I get started? What do I got to do? The more we act and the bolder we get with this, the more people we're going to have coming to these hot spots. And I love it. Everybody comes to Burlington and they meet every restaurant person. They meet every Uber driver in Burlington. I said, bro, y'all know y'all are contacting people in Burlington, North Carolina. You're not in Dallas, Texas. You're not in Miami. You're not in Baltimore. You're not in D.C. We ain't got about 14 people live around here. You know that? We had to truck them into Greensboro to feed this place, you know? It's because of the environment that we create. It gives people the power to act. If your hot spot does not have acting people, then it's not bringing the power. Does that make sense? Ain't nobody in my hot spot getting nobody. They ain't acting. Because everybody out there is praying for something and looking for something to join. They're looking for what we got, baby. And that's why when you come in here to the Alliance, you feel it and you start acting. We want every hot spot to get that mentality. All right, so we're going to skip to the ultimate. You ready? The ultimate power is love. Let me say something. And now there are three things that remain: faith, love, and hope. The greatest of these is love. And now these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. You ready? All right. This is odd for me. Well, I feel the fear. You've seen them people say, I got the sugar. They say, I got the sugar. I got the fear. You got me? Well, stand up with me if you got me. See, we're going to try this. I don't think I've 53 years, I don't think I've tried this before, so we're going to see how we can do. Listen to this. I am a part of a powerful organization, and I love it. I'm a part of a powerful organization, and I love it. Can you say that? I'm a part of a powerful organization, and I love it. I'm a part of a powerful organization, and I love it. All right, you ready for this one? I am powerful, and I love it. Oh! All right, let's do that one again. I am powerful, and I love it. I am powerful, and I love it. All right. Oh, gosh. All right, let's try another one. You ready? I am part of a powerful and loving organization. I am part of a powerful and loving organization. That's one more time. I am part of a powerful and loving organization. How about this? I am powerful and loving. I am powerful and loving. Oh, baby! Am I okay? Am I falling apart? I just want to know, can I handle it? Ah! All right, I'm trying to give them what they come for, Terry. Okay, here we go. Listen to me. We are a powerful organization, and we love it. We are a powerful organization, and we love it. All right, here we go. I am powerful, and I love it. I am powerful, and I love it. I am powerful, and I love it. Oh, baby, imagine that. Imagine an empowering organization that helps each other around the country to get through all the crap that's going to happen to us the next 50 years. That won't let us down. And we got somebody that we can reach out and call and say, hey, Bo, listen, serious business. You've got to hear, you ain't heard this before, but this happened. And the person listens to you and says, wow, that's got to be tough. What are you doing right now? Can we get together? Can I pray with you? Can I get a bite to eat with you? Can we just chat a minute? Are you going to be there Thursday night at the meeting? Can we meet there a little bit earlier? Just hang out a little bit and talk a little bit. I want to hear more about this. I want to understand it. As a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of picking up a check right now. Can I call you back in about 30 minutes? We talk a little bit more about it right in about 30 minutes, and we'll call you right back. Because I'm being the big IUL right here. I'll call you right back. That sounds like some craziness right there you're dealing with, bro. We're going to get through it together. This is how we go to 10,000 apps. It is amazing and empowering to have a support of a strong, motivated and inspirational, loving organization. A group of people like the Alliance. Who is a part of something like that? We are a part of something like that. And we love it. How about we wrap up with that? We are a part of a powerful organization, and we love it. I love y'all. Alliance, fired up. Activity call. We love you, man.